Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another game of One Piece. We'll see how this goes. I took second from Enel because I wanted to make sure I didn't have to deal with a bunch of these little one-drops. And I had a hand that had 3 Namis in it. And then I got a hand with 3 Namis in it. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to take this because it's a decent-sized body. Then we're going to start deploying some dudes. Alright, Bonnie can grab these 3 cards. I'm not taking this. I think I might take the Usopp, but the Zoro is so good in this matchup. I'll take this. It feels bad to take that. Because I don't want them to have to... I don't want them minusing a bunch of it. Alright. Here they go. I honestly don't know if taking second in this matchup is correct. I haven't played this a ton. So we'll see how we do. But I thought getting 2 of these down to start clearing these wouldn't be a bad decision. And I don't see any 2Ks, so we're going to take this. No? Ugh, I'm going to have to take both of these. Okay. Alright, we're off to a good start. Alright, so we just start clearing. Yep, we're going to start clearing your dudes. Oh, you're going to try and defend them? I got 2 attacks. Yeah. Here's the problem, though. I can't play anything. So what we'll do is this. I can't believe he gave me a card for defending one of his 2-drops. Now I'm going to play counter heavy for a minute. We'll start defending next turn. Yeah, he can't hit me. He can take out both of these, though, which is bad, because then I'm going to have to wipe these out. I'm going to be at 6 next turn. I think that's probably good enough to drop one of these. Then I have to deal with this guy. Oof. I have 1 freeze. They start playing their Mamaragans. Yeah. Hopefully they attack leader. Come on. You don't know how to do math. Alright, he doesn't know how to do math. We like that. He could still take both of these out with these. Which wouldn't be terrible. I think I might just attack this anyways. No, I'm not giving you characters over that. Okay, so he didn't do anything too crazy. This is cool, but I don't think it's time. I need to go like this. Gonna remove that, pass, and stand a Dawn up. I'm likely to lose a life here, which is unfortunate. But I'm gonna have to start comboing with these sooner rather than later. I need to find some more freeze. I'm playing 4 Luna and 3 I Know You're Strong, so I'll go out from the start, which can freeze these Enels. Okay, he plays the second one. I'm going to lose a life if he just goes 5, 7, 10. I lose a life. There's nothing I can do about it. Yep. Well, it's gonna be Nami next turn. Nope, this is gonna swing in. I'm gonna lose a life to it. Not what we were hoping for. Laboon, we didn't need you here either. So this is what? 7 Dawn? That's all my Dawn. We gotta start clearing board. Oh, he should just take that. He's in such a healthy position. I just gotta get him off me for a minute. I'm gonna ignore it. He can load up everything between these two, and because I'm gonna have 5 Dawn up, he won't be able to do anything. Okay. Unfortunately, we didn't advance our game state much, but I gotta stabilize for a minute. Gamma knife. He -5'd on me. It's fine. He still can't take it. Oh, well, he's gonna try, though. Well, that's rude. Gamma knife into Althor. And without any freeze, I think I just die next turn. Not having enough defense in the early game really cost me. Maybe I do want to go first. I think I probably should have gone first. Deny him the extra attack. My curve's better on that anyways. I think that would have been the way to go. Just because I can. No, this guy knows what he's doing. Okay. Well, we're not out of the game yet, because specifically we have that. And then we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1. I can only attack for 6. I will develop as best I can. This might be better to have. Nah, I gotta get the Dawn back up. Gets me 2 bodies on board. Keeps his Enels down. Like, we have a ton of freeze in the deck, and I don't think I saw any of it when I passed through before. I might have lost a Luna in the early game. He's got -8k to my thing. He's gonna KO it again. Did you knock that off? And he's just seeing everything he wants to see in this matchup. This is a rough run. So that's going to be 6, and this is a 9, sure. Got to keep a dude. Man, do I need to start playing Laboon faster? Like, jeez. That's an insane amount of removal he's got after me. So we'll lose 3 for this Sanji. I could lose 3 for another one. Then I'd get 4 Dawn back up, 1 under leader. But I think I'd die if I do that, so I have to get the Nami on board. Can I get the Nami on board? I can clear out both of these, worry about his secondary attacks. Clear this out. Don't need the value off of it. Clear his Satori off the board. We're always getting one of these out. And then 1 has to go into a leader. I can get 3 and then 4. I needed this turn or 2 earlier, but they would have KO'd it. It's not good in this matchup. I can get a blocker on field. That requires them to get another card out of me. I've got so many blockers that I don't think it's the end of the world. What if I do this? I can go 3 and 4. That'll help me set up next turn, and it forces more cards out of them. Clear this out. That way if they do ever turn... If they get one of the rest cards, they'll have to turn actual sideways. And then we just deploy this. 9-0-0. Okay, let's try that. It's kind of rough. We needed another freeze card there, but it's fine. First thing they swing at, I'm going to give them the blocker just because I know they have so much removal for stuff that has 2k. To be fair, though, they've used a bunch of it. Now they got another one. Is what it is. Forces them to use cards at least. I'm gonna freeze my Usopp so he doesn't have to worry about it. Plays a blocker. I can rest that. No, I can't. It's a 9. I actually can't rest the Reiju. The Enels are getting better, I will say that. So he's already done his re-ramp, so I have to deal with a 10 and a 7. So this is all 15. I'm okay with being at 0. Kind of. I can't kill him next turn. So I could go... No, we gotta see if we can find freeze. That's my win condition. My win condition is finding another freeze card. So we were hoping that it wasn't. Not the end of the world. I can always discard off of this, though. Now we can't get in this turn. This being a 9 cost is a bear. And it's a 7k. I didn't want to waste my Charleston on this turn when having 1 versus 0 didn't really matter. And he's down to 4 cards in hand. The fact that he's removed so much of my board is crazy. So you gotta pivot to try and killing this? I mean, it's frozen anyways. I'll probably just let it go. I like the idea of trying to get it back, but... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sure. Do I give him the 1K? Probably not, because I'm going to play the blocker next turn. We needed that. Well, that's an easy take. One, two, three, four. This goes here. Attack 7 there. Okay, can I survive if he decides to do like a big punch? Because he can do like 6. He can do a couple of hits, but I think I have Charleston, so I think I just win. I'm going to pressure him down in this turn. Next turn we'll hit harder. Yeah, you got to start thinking long term. You now know I have the Luna. Unfortunately, you get 2 attacks because this thing is annoying. Do I play the blocker, force them to have more removal? Or do I try and get a guy out? Probably can't get a guy out. I won't have enough defense at that point. Because that would leave me with 3. Yeah, that's not enough. I could put the Usopp out. That's 4 and 3, and then I get 3 back. It's the same thing. So I think it has to be deploy this for 0. Oh, I forgot to attack first. That's so in my head. He just blocks and gives me a 1K now. I forgot about this. I wasn't trying to rest that. I just was too busy plotting out how the turn would go. Never play this first. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to. The good news is this is a 7 and this is a 7, so he still has to give me cards. Luna takes care of those. And then I've got Charleston, this, and a 1K. Which makes him have more removal. He has to figure out how to punch through when I'm going to have 10, 11, 12, 13K counter. He's going to have to really try. Well, I like that better. 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 0. Okay. Well, now he has no attacks. I'm sitting on 2 good-sized bodies and this, and he's down to 5 cards, because I assume he's going to play one this turn. I think I can maybe kill him if he doesn't find a blocker. This was keeping you safe. He's going to go looking. You pressured really well, but now we've got freeze. Let's see, he finds an all Thor. Sure, you can Dawn -1, pop my blocker. You don't have enough to hit me anymore. It doesn't matter. You could put all 6 here and you just can't kill me. I'm going to try and kill you next turn. Because you have a lot of the same weaknesses that my deck does. It's going to come down strictly to how much counter you have, and because he's on even numbers and doesn't have big events, I think I should be able to kill you. Yeah, because everything's just a +1 or a +2. Gamma Knife. Oh, he's going to try and kill my dude. Rude. Gets a blocker out. He can't attack it, though. He can go 7 at it, and I can still defend it. Yeah, you have no attacks left. Okay. Well, he froze it, which sucks. And I don't have any freeze, so I can't kill him. This being a 6K is a problem. And I don't have any way to freeze him. So now we have to figure out how to kill this guy. So let's see. I can make a 9. What's the weakest attack I can do? Like a 7? I can put 5 on there. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 would go on here to make it a 7. Then I can go 7, 8, 9. I think he probably gets out of that. It's probably pretty weak. Start with a 7. See what he does about it. I'm doing this in this order so that he doesn't think that I'm desperate enough to have to attack with this. See what he does about that. That'd be 2/2/1 out of his hand. That's a lot. Does he give me the blocker? Got him. He couldn't get out of it. Because this was going to be a 9K attack because I had 7 Dawn left. He only had 2K counter in hand. We killed him with Garp by going 8 here and then 9 here. Whew. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is a good game. And I will say, the man didn't misplay. He did a really solid job every time. Like, he was pressuring me hard. We didn't see nearly as much stun as we really normally would, but, like, that's fine. I kind of bank on seeing 3 stun cards now because I'm playing 7 of them. So seeing 3 is pretty average, but we played with what we had. 2 was good enough, as it turns out. Yeah, you needed another blocker there, my man. And I will say it came down to just removing these guys so they couldn't poke into when they negged these by 5. Removing just attacks on board was good enough. This didn't get a ton of value, but it got enough. Just the one turn where we were able to set up our board large and have all our Dawn restand was good enough to continue to pressure. GG, my man. Good game. Yeah, the 8 means he couldn't even save this, so 8 just plows through this. That tells me he's weak, and then I go 9 in. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. You guys, I had some people in my comments asking me to practice into Purple Enel. I got lucky with a pretty good opponent here, but there you go. That is me versus Purple Enel. Let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Do we want first or second in this matchup? I actually don't know. I think next time I'll try going first. But for now, this is the first time I played against them probably in a few weeks, and it looks like the builds are really starting to culminate. They're back on the Hollies. I haven't seen Rages in here. That's pretty good tech, especially against us, a 9-cost blocker. That might mean a Dead Man's Game is warranted in the list. But for now, I think Brook is the way to settle that. But let me know what you guys think. This was a lot of fun. All right, I will catch you in the next one. Let's get at least one more game in. All right, I'll catch you there. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. All right, our opponent chose to go first. That puts us on the even curve. We've got a stun card in hand. This isn't super good in this matchup because they just are going to pop it with all their events while they're drawing cards. It's just kind of a side effect. I don't like these 2 cards here right now. This is kind of a mid-hand, so we're going to mulligan, I think. Okay. Laboon's not good. We're just going to put 1 on leader and pass. That way when we get out at least one of their initial attacks. Yeah, you need to get Dawn back. Yep, 4 there, 1 there. I mean, yeah. Make him go 7 at me. Okay. Ooh, don't like seeing both of those. Uh-oh. I really don't like losing both of those. I needed that stun. I needed that stun bad. I don't want that minusing my characters down, so we're going to remove it. I really would like to remove this Satori, because it's going to be what lets them filter cards. So hopefully we can go with this next turn. Oof. This is not a good looking hand right now, ladies and gents. Good news is they can't get in this turn. This has a counter on it, so I can go 1-1. Don't need 2 Brooks in hand, for sure. Gonna need me a card over that? No. Darn. Attack 6 will restand to Dawn. Now we're at 3. Just gotta remove that. I want to kill that. Fine. He gets 1 attack this turn. He gets a life this turn. I need to find stun badly. Losing 2 Luna there on that search. Oof. $15. Yeah. Okay, we found some stun. Cool. I'm gonna hold this Nami because I need to stun both of these next turn. That's not what I wanted to see. I have to take this. Good news, those are all going to the bottom. Remove this. Attack 7 there. Restand 1. 10k counter. Now, does he play the Gamma Knife? Because that would be annoying. No Gamma Knife. We're happy with that. Ooh, a blocker. This is where I'd really like to have seen those Lunas. Instead, I get to freeze both of those next turn. There's L Thor. Removes my Searcher. Fine. I'd rather use it on that than one of these. What are you gonna do? Lightning Kitten. Minuses that down to a 6. So I have to defend a 6 instead of a 5. I want the guy. So I have to deal with a... Ooh, he's a 3? 11? 12? I have to deal with a 5, 12, and a 14. So... 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I kind of want to use the Charleston here to make sure I get to keep it. So if I go 1, that's 6, 7, 8. Plus 4 is 12, so 2 would be 10, plus 4 and the 1, and then the Charleston gets me out of everything else, I think. Go 2, no blocker. Charleston. What is my Charleston target? Ooh. I don't have a good Charleston target. I guess we just trash a 2K, because I need my ones. 1, 2, 3. Trash for counter. Now we can't have it. This is mine. He's going to try it again. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and the Laboon. No, that's mine. You can't have it. Yeah, he's going to freeze it. Not surprising. I'm going to Laboon out. You don't need to get that close to my life total. Ooh, that's pretty good, though. You can have that back down now. How many cards do you want to have? Oh, he wants to go low fast. So 3 here is all I need. Give me 2 of your 2s. Good. Four, 5. There you go. You can have your blocker that didn't get to block back. I just wanted to have my Dal. Divine Departure. Minuses 8 to this. Bold choice, sir. Bold choice. Mama Ragan. Yeah, rests it. You're going to have to waste an attack on it still. If you want it gone. Oh, if that attacks it, I go like this. I can go +1, 3, 5, 6, 7. I just don't want to be able to remove 2. So this is a 10 plus 4. It's 14K. So I'd have to give him 8 Dawn. Yeah, it's the same thing either way, I think. Let's see if he sends it at this. If he sends it this, I do have to give him my only unblockable, which is fine because this no longer gets to be a blocker. Then I actually get 2 big attacks at you next turn. And you haven't filtered that hard. No, he says, I need a blocker? No, he just goes at it. Okay. If you're not going to make it a blocker, I don't need to do anything. So now I can actually threaten lethal here. So 2, 4, 6, 8. I don't know if I can threaten lethal. I don't have any more stun. Or do I? Let's see if I have more stun. I do have more stun. So now I actually have options. Because I can just minus this. This gets 2 cards out of hand. We're gonna go 7. Oh, you don't have a lot of counter in hand. Do I just kill him next turn? Probably. Because I can stun both of these, and he gets maximum of 3 attacks in, none of which can pierce. Yeah, so I need, what, 3 for this, and then I want to have 1, 2, 3 for that, 4 for that. So I just attack 7 in again, and I think he'll have to take. Because I have surmised that that is nothing. Okay, come get me. You're at 0. I have a blocker that puts down all of your blockers. The only thing that saves you is another Reiju. That doesn't save you for anything. Game over. GG. He doesn't know it yet, but the game is over. Oh, yeah, you want to kill that? That's fine. He hasn't done leader ability yet. Sure. No, we're not gonna tilt him like that. We'll let him think he can do something. The trigger on Electric Luna, in case you guys doesn't know, just reads rest a character. So I could rest this so he can't attack, but the game was already over, so I want to play it out as if we didn't just luck into another Electric Luna. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the game's over, boss. GG. we played that like we didn't get that, which you shouldn't do, but it's just so funny. Well, there you go. He played pretty well, I gotta say. He didn't make a bunch of mistakes. He went after my board heavy. He got a bunch of cards for going after my board because my life was so healthy. We played just defensively for the first couple of turns, which is good. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? The really funny thing is we had Luna and we could just keep going if we needed to. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. This is a lot of fun. I actually like going against Enel, but you guys tell me. I have been getting requested this a lot, so here you guys go. This is the video. I've done matches in Enel before, and I'll post some screenshots of that probably. But let me know what you guys think. I might just throw them in a thumbnail. This has been a lot of fun. And they've been high-level opponents. They've been doing well. I haven't seen obvious misplays. The decks look good. They've been aggressive where they need to. We're just too tanky. All right, let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoy catching the deck profile. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the round of One Piece. We're playing Red Green Luffy today, and we're going against Enel again. We're going to mulligan this hand, I think. That's what we're looking for. Oh, yeah. And we found a Searcher, which is extra good for us because we want to be able to deal with their stuff. Okay, so I've got an Usopp and a Zoro, which is pretty good. I'm really debating between the two of these. I think I'm going to take this just because this plus Luna is so devastating to them. We're going to do it like that. We didn't bottom deck any of our freeze cards, so we're pretty set up. We're going to do nothing at 3 other than poke at them. I've gone twice the last couple of matches, and we're going to try going first this time. He could KO my Bonnie. The fact that he didn't get 2 of the guys out here, is he just going to kill this? Yeah, he's going to kill this. Wow, you really valued getting that off the board. I don't think that was correct at all. Attack 6. We find another Bonnie. That's very good. And they take early. Something I'm learning about Enel is they actually don't have as much counter as I think they have. Like, they've got a ton of these events, but they cycle the events so fast in order to get all their effects, like KOing, minusing, freezing, the whole 9 yards, drawing. That they go through them fast enough that what ends up actually sitting in their hand more often than not is a bunch of the 1 costs and a couple of the, like, big 6 costs, because they can't use them enough. You gotta put another one there if you want to swing at me, buddy, and even then I'm gonna minus it. Plays the Reiju, which is small right now. Man, I'm tempted to try and kill that. You've only got 1 event. You have to get how many in there? 4. That's not actually all that many. You gonna neg down and then put him back? Like, that doesn't do anything. Okay, well, this is not the best Enel player we've faced. So, it is what it is, I guess. Gonna remove that. Now you can only attack me with your blocker if you feel like it. Play the Shura next turn if you want. Like, I should be down a life or two from last turn, but they're just playing these. So their hand must be super bricked up. Or they're playing in a very different pattern than the last couple of guys I played. The first two games I played against Enel were so explosive that we were both barely alive. This is a snail's pace. Because now, even to attack me, he has to put it on one of the blockers, which I will attack. I'll start dropping 7s into this in a heartbeat. This must be a newer player, somebody who's new to the deck. Attack, neg. No, he's going to go all in, okay. What is that, 7 and then 8? Yeah, I'm going to make you swing with the blocker. I don't care if I lose a life here. I should have lost one last turn. He says, no, that was a threat. I was kidding. I was just kidding. We're just going to demonstrate why this is a bad idea. I'm going to go 7 and 8. Because these are actually a problem later. But right now I'm going to eat your hand alive. Yeah, that doesn't do what you think it does. So I guess this is just a learning moment for Enel. So let's see what we can glean out of this that's going to be educational to our watchers. Like, that was a really aggressive way to play that. That was just me dropping 2 of their cards, demanding multiple cards out of hand, and then just developing a blocker that really isn't going to do much. So this is going to be a top 5 search that doesn't actually do anything other than filter, because they have to trash a card at the end, so they still minus a card. It just because they played the Enel. No. So this is still a neg 1 play. It doesn't replace itself, which is good. I don't think it should replace itself. Okay, they ditch a blocker. And they can't hit me for anything this turn. They need all their events in hand, but what I'm getting out of this hand here is they've just been bricked up on characters. They have not had a bunch of events, because they couldn't fill them up for the Rage Ooze. They're not filtering them out to minus their Dawn and rebuild their guys. Yeah, that's not super surprising. And we're the safest we could ever want to be against this player. Yeah, you literally can't do anything. I'm debating going 7 here, because that puts me at a 7, but that only leaves, because 1 Dawn has to go under, so that's 8. That only leaves 2 Dawn up. And then I risk losing this. That's probably not good. So we'll leave 4 for that. 2 will come back. 3 will come back. That leaves 2 more I shouldn't put on my guy. So I'll just go 8 here. Yeah, and I suspect they're going to take it every time. So we developed our 2 guys, 5 cards on field. If these both survive the turn, I will play this next turn. Funny enough, it'll be too small to attack almost anything. Okay, so he drops the Holly. His Ohm will get double attack. Don't think that'll matter much. Ah, he does play the Gamma Knife. Neg this. He needs the card to remove the blocker, otherwise I just give him the blocker and I dawn out the other attacks. Doesn't look like he has it, which is not super surprising given the way he's been playing. His hand appears to be pretty darn bricked. Nope, he's got no way to remove it. 6 into my 2. So I have to get out of a ton of attacks, so... Now that's, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I have to get out of a 7. Yeah, that's one turn card. So they're going to get a card this turn, which will be the Lebloon. This can attack, I'll block out. This can attack, and then I will give those 2 plus this, because that'll be a 6. She'll put me at 8. He cannot kill it here. Choose 2 here, no blocker, and then we'll trash 1 out of hand. Now here's the question. If he has the freeze card, it's really good here. If he doesn't have the freeze card, this is just horrible for him. Because now I'm threatening him. This actually might be the turn to do this, because now I can freeze the whole board. And continue on with my nonsense. I kind of like that better than anything else I'm going to do. We're going to deploy this since we got it. This is really funny. And I think it's probably the choice here, because the Luffy is a good character, but they haven't been able to touch my board, so I'm going to take the freeze. Return them like that. So let's see, that's 7, so I've got 2 left. So 5 is always a good number. 6 and then 7, or 7, 7. Excuse me. Yeah, because I know everything they want to do is 7 is plus 2, because it's what their events are. Seven. So we got him down to nothing. Deploy this, drop both of those. Freeze the board, end the turn. Nami will restand all 5 of our Dawn. Their whole board's down. I developed the blocker, 10k counter, and I still have all 4 of my lives. And he has shown that he doesn't have a lot of counter in hand, so we're just going to blow into him with everything we got next turn. And we're not in danger if he doesn't, because we've got the Luna. Like, I like the Holly, but it doesn't do anything against us, because we're just too big. On our opponent's turn, it's a 6k. Yeah, they start dropping cards. Not really surprising. He's going to freeze the Usopp. Yep. I hope that does enough for you, buddy. But the fact that you're going to be down to like 2 attacks next turn does not inspire confidence. Because leader ability can't put the rested Dawn underneath anything other than characters. And he's got nothing to attack me with. And because of the way we charted out our game, we have made sure that we're just safe. I'm going to Luna your board next turn, assuming you live, but I'm going to just beat in. I've got 3 that'll restand. So really, I can just put, I can go 7. Yeah, that's fine. You're never going to be able to get this. My 10k counter compared to your 5k attack isn't going to be enough. Oh, he does freeze them both, though. That doesn't matter, though. You know, I probably should have taken that just because of the way the game's going. The fact that I'm at 4 and he's at 0. So I just keep 5 off, then just go again. Say, hey, I'll check you next turn. I'm just jamming out. Like, this is, compared to the first couple of games, this is just non-stress. This is just us abusing an Enel. Uh-oh, that's 2 cards for 3. 2-1? Yeah, I could... Well, you know, why not? You're out of counter. The way you countered out just tells me you're out of counter. GG, my man. I was gonna go another turn. Oh, look, more freeze. We would love to see some more freeze. Just freeze all day. Who needs to have characters? By the way, guys, that game was played with an Usopp and a Sanji. That's what I played 99% of that game with. And a couple of searchers. That's all it took to kill Enel. Yeah. I played 4, 5, 6, 7. I played 8 cards that game. And that won me the game. So everybody keeps asking how to play against Enel. There you go. Everybody is also, the people in the comments have also started asking how to beat Luffy. I will have to do a different video on that, but that is to come, I think, because apparently you guys are just rooting against the boy here. You don't like watching RG just thrash Enel over and over? No, it's fine. It's fine. I like having good opponents. It makes for a better game experience. So I will have to give that to you guys here pretty quick. But I think it's a lot of fun. All right. I think that's all I got for you, though. Let me know what I did right, what I did wrong. Like, comment, and subscribe if you can. It's been really cool to see you guys starting to engage. I love the questions. I love hearing from you guys. I love hearing the suggestions. It's just been a lot of fun to watch the channel starting to grow. We're almost to 100 subscribers, which is cool. I didn't think anybody would really want to tune in and watch this, but, you know, apparently you guys have some interest, so we'll keep on trucking. Let's take a quick look at the updated deck list, and we'll get you out of here. All right, later. All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is our deck profile for RG. This is what I'm going to be running, at least for my store championship that I'm playing this weekend. It's Red Green Luffy from OP15. Put a Dawn under a leader and on our opponent's attack. If we have 5 or less Dawn, we can use one of those Dawn to go plus 2,000 power for each Dawn card we rest by this effect to protect our leader or Straw Hat Crew type characters. Pretty darn good effect. This list is a little bit of an update. I'm trying out a couple of things I'm not 100% sold on, but you guys let me know what you think. We're running 4 of the Jewelry Bonnies. It's just a top 4 searcher, 1k counter, looking for our Straw Hat Crew type cards, which is good because it means we can find our events. We're running 4 Garp because finding Electric Luna is just kind of broken. So it looks for a cost 3 or more card, which is 90% of our deck. I'm running 4 copies of Sanji. It's a good 2k. It also gives one of our Straw Hats unblockable for the turn, which is real good against certain matchups like Lucy. Sometimes you just need that final punch to say, hey, I'm ignoring your blockers for right now, and I'm just going to go in. I am running 2 of the Nami. This is still in testing phase. Like you guys saw in the matchups against Enel, I just didn't play it because everything they have just says I'm going to kill this. But it's really good against other decks, which makes me pretty happy with it. I can give up to 2 Rusted Dawn cards to one of my leaders or Straw Hat Crew type characters, which is really good. Attacking for 7s for like 4 or 5 turns before this gets replaced. I mean, it just rips my opponent's hand apart. They do not like We're running 3 of the 7-cost 9k brick Zoros. It gives our leader plus 2,000 power to the end of our opponent's next end phase. And if our opponent has an 8,000 power or more character, this character gains Rush. I went up to 3 of it and I took out the 9-cost Zoros. I'm trying this kind of in the mid build because people were saying that they couldn't find a good place to play the 9-cost Zoro. I like the 9-cost Zoro, especially into like Ace, because against Ace it just says I win. But if you guys aren't playing against Ace hardly ever, this is a better mix for you. So we're playing this in here. I also am trying the Laboons. Laboon's pretty good, but you know, you don't always have a ton of things to rest in this deck outside of your Dawn cards, and then you're losing counter, which is why I like the Nico Robin, because if I have to rest my characters, that's fine. The characters are often harder to remove, but if I have to rest like Nami or an Usopp, or I have to rest Laboon himself, he's going to get removed. The other thing I don't like is this card's not searchable. And against, like, Lucy, if you don't find this naturally, oh man, are you in trouble. So the other thought I had was maybe going 4 of this and replacing this Nami with the Nico Robin Protector, but yeah, you know, Nico Robin Protectors I hear are pretty darn expensive. I was lucky enough to get my playset at a release event, so really cool that I got those. But if you guys don't like this, that'd be something I would consider replacing, because this deck folds to removal so hard that is a consideration. Also, the Nico Robin, I guess I should probably just pull it up. Let me see. Where's my Robin? Sorry, got to see over my mic to my keyboard. This is the Robin I'm referring to. It also has a 4,000 power stat line, which I really like, because a lot of the stuff that removes like low bodies, like the Enel, the Mamoragan, I think is the event, requires them to be 3,000, which means it's going to take multiple cards to remove this or kill it. Most of the stuff doesn't hit 3 costs. It usually hits 1s or 2s. 3 costs is a little higher investment that is usually a little higher cost for the removal effects, and they don't usually want to waste it on this Robin. So that's another thing I do like over the Laboon, but you guys tell me. This Nami I don't think is necessary in the deck, but it is one of my preferred cards just because I am such an aggressive player, especially in the early game, that I'm okay with just slamming this on 3, putting 2 Dawn under leader and say, okay, you're going to hit me next turn, but every turn after this, I'm going to hit you for 7. If I get to hit you for 7 for 3 or 4 turns without having to worry about those Dawn not being able to be invested in something else or needing them for counter, that just makes me real happy. 4 Usopp standard, 4 Nami blockers, pretty standard, 4 Sanjis, 4 Luffys. I'm trying 2 of the Brook. I'm not in love with this card yet. I definitely am not in love with this in the NL version, but it could have come up today, I suppose. It says rest one of your opponent's cards, so no cost restriction. It can also get Dawn down. It is 6 cost, though, which is another reason I actually like this Nami, because I figured if I play this for 6, I could put 2 under leader, and then I only need to be able to restand, like, 1 or 2 Dawn to get my full investment for the turn, for all of my counter events. And then being able to attack with something like a 7-cost, or a 7,000 double attack, or a 9,000 Zoro, by trashing this, really good pressure. I think I would probably only keep it on field for like an attack and then trash it. But let me know what you guys think. It's something I'm trying out. I'm not in love with it, but there you go. I Know You're Strong, so I'll go all out from the start, is a Straw Hat Crew Supernova 1-cost event. In our hand, it's just a 1k, because it just uses a Dawn to turn us into a 3,000 power leader for the turn. And it can only protect leader, can't protect characters. However, it can freeze 2 7 costs or less from refreshing, which you saw me use in the Enel events just now. I decided to go up to 3 of these. I'm almost tempted to go to 4, because this beats Lucy and Enel so hard right now. Like, they just... Man, are they in trouble. I'm, of course, running 4 Charleston and 4 Luna. 4 Luna to freeze their board, plus 3 of these means, you know, you can chain these together really hard. You could expect to usually see about 2 of these around a game most of the time, unless you got really lucky or unlucky. You could see more or less. But now that I've got this as a search target for the Bonnie, I've got 7 different freeze cards, and I'm seeing 3 to 4 on average per game combined. It's pretty good, because these are searchable by Bonnie, and these ones are searchable by Garp. Freezing our opponent's entire board when I've got double attack and a card that can put all of them down so that I can freeze them before they get value is getting kind of brutal for our opponents. They're in trouble, guys. So give this guy a shout. This is a really good card. You need to get this in the deck list, I think, given the new meta. Let me know what you guys think. What would you change? What do you like? What don't you like? This is Monkey D. Luffy, OP13. All right. Thanks for watching, ladies and gents. I'll catch you next time. Later.